Hello everyone, thank you for attending the conference and watching this video. Today, I will be presenting the paper Service Delivery of Architectural Design Services, an experience-centric analysis. I will briefly describe service design before describing Experience Design Board, which is the lens used in this research. I will then describe architectural services, which is the research context, followed by the application into the Experience Design Board, then conclude by describing what's next. My name is Linus and I am a PhD candidate in the School of Design at Swinburne University and Design Factory, Melbourne. My research looks at how architecture practices achieve competitive advantage, and this piece of research examines how architects can differentiate their services from their competitors. The research started by looking at what service is, specifically on the service blueprint. The service blueprint is a useful tool as it makes the service designer map out how clients interact with the service provider and how the service provider responds to the client's interaction. In general, the service blueprint identifies the physical evidence, customer actions, front stage and backstage employee actions, and support process. The Experience Design Board, however, takes this a step further. The board is described by Lim and Kim in their 2018 paper, Experience Design Board, a tool for visualizing and designing experience-centric service delivery process. While the Experience Design Board retains the service blueprint attributes, it also expands by identifying the behaviors of other customers in the customer journey, the different phases in the service delivery, and most importantly, the visual, auditory, olfactory, palate, and tactile experiences of the physical evidence. The paper demonstrated the board using a theme park example, which I will describe quickly. Customers first plan a trip to the theme park, travel to the park, enter the theme park, explore the theme park, and go on the rides. During this journey, other customers are also engaged with the theme park, such as queuing at the entrance and riding the rides. Employees and tech systems are needed to support these customers, such as front stage staff making announcements, backstage staff operating the rides, and tech systems monitoring the park. Now this is where the Experience Design Board focuses on engaging the clients on various fronts. By breaking down the elements to the senses, it allows the service designers to think about how clients are engaged through all their senses, such as the visual elements of the website, the background music, and even the food and snacks offered in the park. These three elements were the significant points of the Experience Design Board compared to the other design boards. Looking at the architectural services in Australia, architects have to offer prescribed services to maintain their professional industry standards. These services are pre-design, concept design, design development, development application, construction documentation, contract administration, and post-construction. Speaking to architects, the actual services are a bit more condensed, leading to just the concept design, design development, before the usual construction documentation, contract administration, and post-construction services. Again, speaking with a few architects, the service touchpoints between them and their clients are through conventional modes, such as meetings, design drawings, emailing, calling, and site visits. Because architectural services are fairly standardized and the service touchpoints are fairly common, and in another research, I reflected on the paradox of value in architectural services between architects and clients. The question arose, how can architects deliver unique experiences through their service? This research looks at how to expand on the client's service experience and uses the Experience Design Board to describe further. This is just a snapshot that focuses on the visual, auditory, and tactile experiences. The practice service stages were first added to the board, and the client and staff actions were mapped into the different phases in consultation with an architecture firm. The visual, auditory, and miscellaneous elements were identified in each of the stages, which reflected heavily the reliance on the traditional 5 service touchpoints highlighted earlier. During this consultation, new possibilities were discussed in the various stages to offer clients with different experiences during the architectural service. I'll go through these possibilities briefly. Chatbots were discussed to initiate conversations with prospective clients. This is already offered through Facebook, where when you visit a company's Facebook page, a chat message automatically appears with typical questions you can ask with just one click. Another example is using actual chatbots on the website, such as Hello Tars, which has chat responses customized to architecture and interior design services. Podcasts were also discussed as a way for architects to demonstrate their knowledge and skills through interviews, such as the Modern House or Hearing Architecture podcast, which interviews architects to discuss about architecture. During the concept design phase, a digital tour can help clients explore the architect's built project through a continuous journey through the space, unlike photos that simply provide a snapshot of the space. Design visits can provide clients with tactile experience, such as going on the open house Melbourne visits to experience upfront the different materials and textures of built spaces. In the design development stage, digital tours of the unbuilt work can be provided on websites such as Modelo and AT Studio, which allows clients to enter the design digitally and provide comments to the architects. VR tours, virtual reality tours, are also another technology, such as the one used by Austin Maynard Architects with their clients. Finally, product demos, which are usually for the architects only, is another way to engage clients, such as ENS, which hosts appliance demonstrations regularly. While construction documentation is mostly about architects creating the drawings, drawing the clients in as a team spectator using online project management tools can give clients limited access to the project overview and stay updated throughout the process. Asana is one such tool, where clients can be invited to the project board to gain access to certain documents and see the real-time progress of their projects, as well as keep abreast of the activities happening. During contract administration, mobile apps are another way of communicating the building progress with the clients. For example, ArchiSnapper, which allows architects to send building reports to the clients so that they can comment swiftly. Construction videos were another possibility, such as time lapses of the construction and even on-site videos to reassure clients that their projects is progressing timely. Finally, with the post-construction, construction apps again can be used so that clients can send building defects back to the architects to rectify. These are just some avenues architects can consider to improve their clients' experience of their service, and the next step is to continue expanding on the design board and to capture more unique ways of offering services to their clients. Thank you for listening to the presentation. Any comments and feedbacks to improve this research is greatly appreciated.